without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first presenter tonight, Miss Helen Nash.
Hi everyone. I'm Helen Nash, and I'm here getting my comprehensive tradition certificate. So the three areas of the Achieve program. We have classroom. Classroom area is where all students in the Achieve program set their own goals and what they want. They ask the professor what it is they need. Classroom, campus, in campus we, students in Achieve, join student-led clubs and socialize with other peers. In career, it's where we set our own goals. What we want for our future jobs and our career, and we achieve those goals throughout the year. The two I want to share with you in my area is the first one. I took an interpersonal communications class where we chose 3 days in which not to be on our devices. And as a midterm and as our final, we worked on a paper in which we all learn about what it means about being off of our phones and what it means to sacrifice connection with conversation. Another one I want to share with you is my beginning art grade. That was where I focused on my own time management skills, and I, myself, got myself an A minus. In campus, I did Unified Club as a vice president, and Career Club. As you can see, the two I want to share with you is I worked with the president of Unified Club, and we created a list with the supervisor, James Birmingham. We created a list in which for both of us to do. Crew, however, is a student-led club here on campus, in which we learn about and grow and go in our faith for Jesus Christ, and now He was burned on the cross for our own sins. Here is 3 pictures of me working closely with our employment team to work on community-based assessments. My two were at the Open Doors on Multicultural Affairs and the Washington Conservation Voters. The two I want to share with you is one when I did the YLF Youth Leadership Forum in the summer. In the past summer I did it. That's where I learned about what it means to be a leader in our own community and what that means and how we can grow and be our own leaders and become a legacy. This taught me to soar or if you look backwards, fly. The other one is a summary of my story speech, which I worked on a longer one on that in my Arthur King County internship. My mother helped me with shortening that up into a summary, in which I shared with at the Buddy Walk in Washington State, Seattle, and also a speech that I shared here for Disability Awareness Month. The areas, through all those areas that I did, what sums me up is I love to work in an office setting. For me, I feel really comfortable working by myself and with other people. And also having enough work to do when I was there. And as you can see, I do have a boyfriend. But I did encounter several hardships with that. When I was a student here, in a relationship, I had to travel about 2 hours all the way up here, every day, and all the way back. That meant I was continually missing him. Every day that happened, I was continually missing him. During classes, however, I have a strong urge to pull out my phone and check in on him, just to see how he was doing. And finally, I found it really hard to put my school work first before going on dates and hangouts with him. People who have supported me, James Birmingham, DeAndre Holmes, Julie Pollard, Megan Sanchez, my boyfriend Liam Neville, and other fellow friends. I want to give a special thanks to Julie Pollard, because she was the one who opened me up to other opportunities, people, and events for my career. I want to give a special thanks to both my advisors, James Birmingham, back there, and DeAndre Holmes, for always making sure I was getting my work done and turned it on time. Again, done well. I want to thank my job coach, Jason Van Lowe, because he was the one who helped me find my 2 CBAs that fit my passions, and 2, also being confident enough to get me a real job. And finally, the person who's always been there for me, my boyfriend, Liam Neville. He was the one work. He was always right there. One next to me, always there helping me. Always there saying, it's going to be alright, I'm here for you.